There's nothing funny about people losing their jobs, unless it's this guy.
In a historic vote, the House expelling Congressman George Santos. He's the first House member removed from the chamber in more than 2 decades. The first to not be convicted of a crime in 50 years or so.
The George Santos saga is officially over. 311 members voted to remove Santos, 105 of them Republicans.
George Santos began putting on his coat even as the vote to expel him was still underway.
Within hours of his House colleagues voting to make him just the 6th member in history expelled from office, crews were changing the locks on his Washington office doors.
Damn, they wasn't playing with him at all. They weren't taking no chances, right? They changed the locks immediately. Though I'm not sure that'll do anything. This guy stole money from a sick service dog. You think he wouldn't crawl through an air vent? Huh? But yeah, that, my friends, is the end of former Congressman George Santos, and he knew it was coming too. He put on his coat before the vote was even over. Well, let me correct myself. He put on a coat. For all we know, there's another congressman like, somebody stole my coat. Now, look, this might be unpopular, but I don't think George Santos should have been expelled. For 2 reasons. One, we were all safer when we knew where this dude was, okay? Now he could be anywhere. He could be at Nordstrom using your credit card right now. But more importantly, I don't think Congress should come before the court. You shouldn't be able to kick someone out for crimes they haven't been actually convicted of yet. And I'll tell you why. To get convicted in a court, it takes 12 ordinary citizens to judge you. And I trust 12 randos off the street way more than 435 congresspeople. That's right. Because when you really think about it, he just got fired by his coworkers. I don't know if we want to set that precedent. Imagine if all our coworkers could vote on whether we should have a job. We'd all be unemployed. And look, I think it's very important to acknowledge a large part of why he was kicked out is that he's gay. Republicans don't with that gay shit. Don't get quiet now, okay? He could never be a full part of that club. Yes, he was a scam artist who stole and lied, but Republicans are ride or die with all kinds of lies and crooks. I'm just saying, look at their track record. If you're LGBT, they'll make you GTFO. Well, GTFO plus, okay? Now, let's move on to another group of scammers who got caught scamming. If you remember back in 2019, a bunch of rich parents and celebrities got busted for faking their kids' college admissions. Yeah. And one of those celebrities was actress Felicity Huffman, who white people know from Desperate Housewives, and who black people, we simply don't know. Well, Felicity did her time, and now she's back on the streets to clear her name.
This morning, Felicity Huffman is explaining publicly for the first time why she felt the need to break the law to get her daughter into college.
It felt like I had to give my daughter a chance at a future. And so it was sort of like my daughter's future, which meant I had to break the law. And I know hindsight is 20/20, but it felt like I would be a bad mother if I didn't do it.
The Oscar nominee paid $15,000 for someone to falsify the results of her daughter's SAT exam.
She says in this that when the whole incident went down, she actually didn't even think it was real. Take a listen to her here.
They woke my daughters up at gunpoint. Again, nothing new to the black and brown community.
Damn, man. The poor woman is trying so hard not to be racist that she ends up sounding racist. Nothing new to the black and brown community. They wake up with a gun in their face every day. As if that's what we do for alarm clocks. 5 more minutes, officer. I had a late night. White guilt is crazy, man. Imagine a gun is pointed at your daughter and your first thought is Black Lives Matter.